fusion surgery. This is 3 weeks. I just had my 3 week checkup with Dr. Brewster, and everything looks good. My wound is healing. Excellent. It's almost all the scab is gone, so it looks really good. It's almost smooth. Uh, I'm walking. I can walk unassisted. I have the cane, but I can walk on grass. It's not the best. I'm not dancing yet, but I can do it. Um, we will, I think we're going to meet again. Let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe in another month or so, maybe even longer. But I have some homework. There's some x-rays that need to be taken. And I need some more physical therapy. In fact, physical therapy is on its way today. He should be here soon, actually. So I just wanted to share day 21, 3 weeks after fusion surgery. I guess we should discuss some things that someone who might be a prospective patient for fusion surgery. What are some things that you might want to know? Okay, so with the doctor, we of course discussed how important it is to have regular stool, and also I would say learning how to squat, because you can't bend over. So it helps if you are uh, in line to receive fusion surgery. Then here's what you're going to need to do. First and foremost, you will need to quit smoking. You will need to quit smoking so that your body can heal properly. Um, Hello, Yuki. I did get surgery. The surgery went well. This is day 21 after the surgery. So I am home after visiting the doctor. Hey, hello, Ghost Rider. Yes, we were just talking about today is day 21, 3 weeks after my fusion surgery. And I was just giving uh, a little info to those who, oh, you like my red bandana, thank you. Yuki, I am very happy you had a successful surgery. I will pray for your speedy recovery. Thank you, Yuki, I appreciate that. Hey, aside, well, first I should finish what I was going to say about fusion and recovery. So uh, I'm going to put out a series of videos for people who may want to get some information, get some first-hand information about what it's like to have fusion surgery. And uh, before you begin, what you want to do is you want to start doing squats. You want to start doing exercise that work your thighs. You want to build your flexibility so that you can squat down, because you can't bend, lift, or twist. So you need to squat. Ghost Rider says, your vibes be soothing. Ghost Rider also says, you should sell that to folks at your age. Well, I am 60 years old. And not only that, I am a dark skinned individual. When you look up fusion surgery And those who have experienced it, I have never found a black person, a dark-skinned person, uh, explaining what their condition was and how it went for them. Ghostwriter says, you should sell that. Oh, okay, you said that. Ghostwriter says, that can be a niche. You know, I have a lot of experience with kinesthetics, body movement, and placement for energetic purposes and what have you. I know a lot of pressure points. I know human anatomy and what have you. So yes, I believe what you're saying, Ghostwriter, might very well be a niche. So, this is something to consider. Um, Definitely, there is a need for a presence. I know if I had seen a thumbnail of a dark-skinned person, I would certainly want to know what their experience was, as well as lighter-skinned person's opinions. I would like that. But you know what? It's good to have balance. And I will bring balance in that sense of bringing a new voice. And also, I'm going to like talk a little bit about the operation, about how the operation occurs, what happens during the operation, what some of the pitfalls of the operation can be. And, you know, uh, I think what I think would be the best methods or best operating procedures to have a successful operation. And by successful, I mean uh, not too many blood thinners before the surgery. If you have too many blood thinners, then you could bleed out on the table. Um, you should not be overweight because after the surgery, you're going to need to recover. If you have excessive weight, your recovery will be it will be very challenging. So you need to be at your fighting weight, good weight, not excessive fat. You need to eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. You want lots of calcium. You want lots of calcium in your system before you begin. You want to do a bowel cleanse 2 days before the surgery. And if you can, 3 or 4 days after the surgery. Ghostwriter says, the niche being what the challenges of being in the 60s. Well, I have to be honest, Ghostwriter. That might not be exactly, for some in their 60s, yes. But many in their 60s do not live as I live. Many in their 20s don't live the way that I live. So this is the message of this channel. This is mostly my experiences, things that I have encountered. Not necessarily, I have read many books, I've studied many places, but mostly this is my experiences with those events. Now, one of the things that we're talking about in my team, we're talking about doing a series on Abraham Hicks. Are you familiar with Abraham Hicks? What do you think of that? If you are familiar with Abraham Hicks, then you know that Esther and Jerry Hicks manage the channeling of Abraham Hicks. And Abraham Hicks is an infinite knowledge divine being. And through access to Abraham, we can learn many, many things that challenge us. We can come to understand them in a simpler way. So, um, yes, law of attraction. Well, yes, Abraham speaks of the vortex. So, what we would be talking about is the energy field around our human form and how we can enter that vortex with our positive aspect and manifest our desires. So, anyway, that is something that will come up soon. Let's go back and see if my physical therapist is here or near. If so, of course, that will end our live. But until then, did you have any other questions or ideas, things that you might want to discuss in the future? How come you connect with the Hicks team? I don't connect with the Hicks team. My team was discussing what we should, what series of videos we should produce next. And it came up that we may do a series on some of the subjects Abraham Hicks discusses. So, would you be interested in seeing something like that? That's the real question. Would you like me to give you my perception, my understanding of Abraham Hicks and the subjects that they discuss? Wow, it's such a nice day. Look how nice it is today. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, we'll talk about that in the future. I can't go too far from my Wi-Fi, but yeah, I think that's definitely something that we could discuss. Among other things, if there are things that you would like to discuss, by all means, let me know. And definitely, you can leave something in the comments if you come up with something later on. Meanwhile, like I was saying, today is day 21 after fusion surgery, and we're waiting for the physical therapist to arrive, and then I will begin that session. In the meanwhile, I'm getting a little exercise, which is important. I would say that is probably another key factor in a speedy recovery. Getting barefoot on the earth. You see, one of the considerations for someone who has had fusion surgery is blood clots. Blood clots are the reason I take enoxaparin, or Lovenox, the manufacturer name, of the blood thinner I inject into my stomach every morning. So, standing on the earth in your bare feet, it charges you up. And so because of that, it creates a negative charge around each of your red blood cells. Those red blood cells then repulse each other, unable to clot because they repel each other. Let's see. Ghost Rider, what are your thoughts on wind heat? The soil is polluted. This side. Chemtrails becoming popular this side. Well, you need this. You need something like this to harmonize your aura so that those elements go around you. Now, in addition to that, also a healthy diet, free of processed food, preservatives, additives of that nature, distilled water, not just mineral water or purified water, but distilled water. Distilled water will help remove the heavy toxins from your body. Chemtrails, you will need something called a cloud buster. It looks like a flower pot, and you set it outside. It has pipes in it, and it harmonizes the aura of your location so that the effect of the chemtrails is negated, as well as the effects of 5G and cellular and other frequencies that we're constantly being bombarded with. So, yeah, the soil being polluted is a reason to farm using natural methods without fertilizers and pesticides. We call that nature farming. So this is definitely a necessity to acquire enough wealth to sustain oneself in a healthy lifestyle and not succumb to the poisons of this world. Sadly, that is the bottom line. It comes down to, yeah? Okay. Well, in any case, my therapist is here. It is time for my session. I'm going to close the live now, and I will keep you updated with my progress. Thank you for your participation. Namaste.